deserve that. Of course she did. That's what she gets for trying to upstage. Don't feel sorry for her. She got what was coming to her. God, why are all my friends such a bunch of whiners?
Maybe because they have a conscience.
What the heck?
Hello, Pacifica.
Oh, it's just you, Dipper. How'd you get in here?
I climbed up through the window of your bedroom thanks to the help of my sister's grappling hook, who, by the way, is still in her room crying, her eyes out after what you did to her today.
Well, she shouldn't have tried to run against me for Little Miss Gravity Falls.
Ah, yes, Little Miss Gravity Falls. A pageant you win every year. Too bad you can't compete for the older Miss Gravity Falls pageant.
Well, how could I? I'm only 12 years old.
Do you tell everyone that to remind them, or to just lie to yourself?
What?
You know, when I first found out about you, I was in disbelief to say the least. I never imagined that you had such a big secret. But recently I learned that you didn't start making public appearances until earlier this year. And I had to put two and two together, and well, let's just say I'm shocked that it's all true.
What secret? What are you talking about?
It must be hard, Pacifica, being a 21-year-old trapped in a 12-year-old's body.
How did you...
When my sister and I were looking for your ancestors' lineage, I came across some old medical records that your parents had locked away. I didn't even want to believe them, and I never shared them with anyone. Not even Mabel, out of decency, if you can believe that.
Those records are faked.
I highly doubt that, considering the amount of effort that was put into hiding them.
But...
Face it, Pacifica, there is no chance you are going to lie your way out of this one. So why don't you make yourself easier on yourself and talk?
I never knew that I was different from the other kids until my parents took me out of school when I was 7 years old. They had my school records destroyed, as well as anything else that even showed my face. They even went as far as to bribe off the families of the other kids I was classmates with to tell their children to forget about me. At first, my parents told me that when I was being homeschooled, it was because I was too good to be among the common people.
But then you started getting older, but your body never grew past 12.
I started to notice it when I turned 14. At first, my parents said that the shortness were in my genes, and that I'd have a growth spurt later in my life. But it never came, and their lies couldn't hide the truth from me anymore.
And that must have hurt you.
Hurt me? Hurt me? It destroyed me. To find out that I'd be stuck like this forever? That I'd be considered a freak among other people the moment I stepped outside?
So you created your own fantasy life.
You don't know how good it felt just to pretend that I could be normal, to have friends, to have a perfect life that I always wanted.
But you crossed the line after what you did to my sister. And you know what really bothers me?
What?
Is that out of all the people in Gravity Falls, Mabel would have treated you like a true friend. But it's too late for that.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to send your medical records to everyone in Gravity Falls via email address through my phone and make you feel how Mabel feels 100 times over.
You're bluffing. You wouldn't dare do something that low. Even after what I did to Mabel, you're just scaring me into apologizing to Mabel, and you'll delete the files off your phone and we'll all go back to our lives.
You know, you're right. Seeing you like this, on the brink of panic, the fear in your eyes, it would make me choke up and stop at all this. That's why I sent the files before I came here.
You're lying!
Look at your Facebook messages and tell me if I'm lying.
No. No. How could you?
You forced my hand, Pacifica. This is all you're doing.
They'll never believe you.
Some of them won't, and some of them will. Either way, your life in Gravity Falls as you made it is gone. Now wherever you go, you'll be looked at with either suspicion or utter disgust in their eyes.
Why?
Why what?
Why couldn't you just let me make believe?
I was going to let you play Peter Pan, but in the end your Neverland became a total hell, a little house of cards, and when you harassed the one person that could have understood you better than anyone else on this entire planet, I knocked it down. I'll show myself out.
I curse you, Dipper Punch! I'll get you for this. Do you hear me? You're the most evil person in all of Gravity Falls.
I know.